talk a lot these days about B2B and B2C marketing. Business to business, business to consumer, direct right to the customer. I mean, heck, there was just a party 2 weeks ago in Cannes, France, celebrating all these big, sexy brands in the B2B and B2C world. But you know who rarely gets a standing ovation, rarely gets the attention in the marketing world? Trade marketers. Yeah, those behind the scenes B2B to C magicians who are using relationships to pull strings, work with retailers, manufacturers, distributors, right down in the grocery aisles, loyalty dashboards, digital shelves. You don't typically see their campaigns trending on LinkedIn. They're not keynoting the big conferences, but maybe, just maybe they should be. I mean, I'd like to give them a shout out anyway, because I've been spending a lot of time in their world of late. I've been building an introduction to trade marketing class for our educational series, and what I found after building that class and hosting a workshop for Coca-Cola's trade marketing team is this. There is a quiet revolution happening in their world, and B2B marketers, well, just like us, we should be taking notes from them because trade marketers, they're the Formula One pit crew, hidden, essential, covered in grease from solving the gritty problems that brand strategists never see. They translate strategy into execution, emotion into dollars, and shelf space into market dominance. And so let me show you how their world mirrors ours in B2B and where we might just start thinking about stealing from their playbook. Let's start with the pressure that we're both under. B2B marketers, we think we're under fire with AI, automation, data chaos, the endless ROI drumbeat. Well, trade marketers are the same. They're just in the aisle instead of the funnel. They're juggling micro-pricing strategies, optimizing AR experiences for shelf demos, running hyper-personalized campaigns inside retailer media networks, all while trying to sync with their supply chain product realities. Now, here are 5 ideas that we can either be reminded of or take from our colleagues in trade marketing and apply them to our world in B2B. Number 1, open our data, build smarter customers. So trade marketers like Fresh Direct, well, they hand their suppliers a live dashboard of what's flying off shelves and what isn't. That's not just transparency, that's a partnership. It's an operational alignment between those two partners in real time. For B2B, we can start treating our product and service usage data the same way. Show our partners, our customers, what's actually being used, where people get stuck, what features are driving the most value. Not to scold them, to empower them, to remind them that there are features and benefits of their product that they may not be using to their full extent. This shifts us from vendor to partner. It creates smarter customers who get more out of our product and stick around longer because of it. Number 2, adapt in real time. When the signal drops, we respond. So in retail, a camera can spot a shelf gap these days and flip a digital sign to "We'll be back soon," and maybe also ping a rep to check inventory in real time to find out exactly how long it will be before they're back soon. That's responsiveness wired into their system. B2B, we often move at the speed of a quarterly review. But what if our engagement metrics weren't just dashboards, they were also triggers? Low open rate, ship that subject line now. Lagging time on page, deploy a chatbot. Mid-funnel stall, drop a timely incentive right now. Real time doesn't have to mean frantic. It can mean listening continuously and being ready to really move and shift without blowing everything up. Number 3, target like a surgeon, not a billboard. In today's world, a cereal brand can bid on the keyword breakfast inside a retail media network. When a loyalty app user enters the store, bam, a coupon pops up right there in real time. Everybody else doesn't see anything. No waste, maximum relevance. B2B, we can do the same. We can stop chasing reach so much and start looking at how effective we are with those we are reaching. Start designing micro-targeted campaigns. Run LinkedIn ads that only show up for your competitors' top 50 customers. Tailor your website dynamically based on who logs in. Also, it's a zero-click world, so start thinking about your content footprint. Today, you might build your entire customer's journey on a partner or enabler website. Think about nesting your content and its functionality on trusted partner platforms and borrow their authority to amplify yours. Precision isn't knowing everything. It's about showing up where it counts. Number 4, educate in whispers and teach in that moment of hesitation. Trade marketers are beginning to embed 30-second content tutorials into shelf tags. You scan that QR code that you're watching, and a sommelier pops up recommending a cheese pairing for that wine that you're holding there. B2B, we can use that same model of micro-teaching. Drop in that case study link when someone lingers on a complex feature. Use tool tips to explain why, not just how, this thing works. Embed short how we did it videos when decision makers are comparing their options. You're not removing friction, you're adding clarity, and you're not speeding up the decision, you're deepening it, making it more meaningful. Number 5, build experiences that sell without screaming. So trade marketing, it's not always sexy, but it works. It's the connective tissue between what a brand says and what the buyer sees, and it's that partnership between those two that makes the market buy more. Great B2B marketing is the same. It doesn't rely on flash, it runs on relevance and trust and partnerships. It is a system where data flows freely, where actions trigger insight, and where education content feels like it's a service, a product, it's not spin. So here's your call to action. Share your data like a partner. React to signals like a system. Target like a surgeon. Educate like a guide. And build like it matters, because it does. The best stories win, not when they shout the loudest, but when they show up at that moment of need. And the best marketers, they're already stealing from the quiet revolutionaries, those trade marketers in the aisles. You want a little more? Well, I wrote a whole piece here where you can check it out and some of the other best practices. Until I see you next week, just remember, folks, it's your story to tell. Make sure you get some shelf talkers and then tell it well. I'll see you next week.